Hey guys, it's Tara here from Raw Food Livin', and today's video is a rant about the online vegan and more specifically YouTube community. Okay, I have a problem with the vegan community online, specifically the YouTube community. And I use the word community loosely even because in my eyes, a community is a group of people with similar goals and ideals and a similar vision who work together and support one another in that community. And I don't feel like we even have a vegan community online because I've been noticing more and more, and this is one of the biggest reasons I don't resonate with most people on YouTube within this community or who make videos about veganism. Doesn't even have to be a community at all, but just people who make videos about veganism, raw food, all of those topics. The reason I don't resonate with them is because there is no sense of community. I've been seeing more and more videos just critiquing other people's bodies, their diet plans, their lifestyles, the way they look, the way they talk, and it's getting a little ridiculous. It's crazy because to me, veganism is all about support and compassion. So the idea behind most people going vegan, maybe not for everybody, but for me and I think most people I know who are vegan, is that they want to be compassionate towards other creatures. The whole idea is to not cause harm. Yet for some reason this doesn't extend to other human beings and I just don't understand why. So it is completely acceptable to treat other people like garbage. People who you don't know, people who you've never met, and people who you would never say those things to in person. It's fine to remain anonymous online or even be a public figure online, be, a face behind the camera and critique other people who you've never met and say horrible things about them. It's completely socially acceptable to do that. Not only is it acceptable on YouTube for some reason, but other people love to join in on it and have a big party of hating on other people. And honestly, I'm disgusted by it. Seriously, I read through some of the comments on these videos where a friend of mine was critiqued because of the size of her thighs. Like, can't we focus on anything else? I guess that's what I'm looking for here because that's what I'm talking about. When these people make these videos critiquing someone else's diet plan or their body, the way they look, they could be putting their energy towards so many more productive things, I think. And you would never see those people saying those things to someone's face because when you are face to face with somebody, you have a human connection. And not only that, but you can actually see how what you're saying is making that person feeling. You can see the direct result of what you say within that person. And I can't imagine most people who are saying horrible things about others on YouTube saying any of those things to that person's face because it's rude and it's mean and it's a shitty thing to do to treat someone else horribly, especially when you don't know them. And the difference when people say things to someone else in person is that there are repercussions for your actions. You could never walk around in your workplace and treat other people like garbage or say nasty things to them. You couldn't do it in your family or in your social circles because people would call you out on it. But it is totally okay to treat other people that way online, and I think it's bullshit. And not only online, just to anonymous people, but within this group of people who should have more in common than most others because the whole idea is that we are trying to live a compassionate lifestyle. But we have a complete lack of empathy for other human beings, specifically other vegans. And there is a main problem with this. There's a reason that this is happening, I think, and it's views. It's YouTube views. It's money. And I get it. People need to make an income. People need to make a living. But I'm wondering, does the end really justify the means? Okay, I get it. People obviously need to make money somehow. I know I make YouTube videos. I also have a job on the side as well. I don't understand why people sell out their ethical values to get YouTube views. And that's what it's become, I feel, this community. It's become a competition mainly. A competition for who can have the most drama, the most controversy, and get the most views. And it's sad. It's really, really sad to watch because I think of all the things that we could be doing instead, all the things that we could be putting that same amount of energy and time and passion into, because that's one thing I feel that YouTubers have a lot of, or okay, maybe that's an overgeneralization. Big YouTubers, people who are getting hundreds of thousands of views, they have time, they have the energy, the money, the resources to put into whatever they want. And a lot of the times they're putting it into bringing other people down instead of lifting them up, saying bad things when they could be saying good things. And I get it, it's not all rainbows and unicorns and love 100% of the time. I understand that, but I still think that there's a basic amount of respect that we can show to other people and that we would show in person. And I can't help but wonder how much change we could bring to this world if that energy put into tearing other people down could be put towards activism. Like, seriously, pick your cause. There was a cause out there for everybody. And we're at the point now where being vegan isn't good enough. I'm going to say that. And maybe I'm not trying to sound self-righteous or anything like that or make myself out to be any better than anyone else, but we've come to a point where shit needs to get done. Seriously, there are so many problems on this planet with the environment, with animals, with other people. So pick your cause. I mean, mine is Sea Shepherd, obviously. That's why I'm wearing the hat in this video. My passion is the ocean, so that's what I try to put my energy and time and resources and passion into. But there are so many other causes. You could work for farm sanctuaries, you could do leafleting, you could do vegan outreach, you could work for some sort of environmental cause. There are so many different forms of activism, and in my opinion, talking about it is not good enough anymore. We don't have time to just sit around and talk about it. And not only do we not have time to just sit around and talk about these issues anymore, but we don't have the time to sit around and critique other people who are on our side, who want the exact same things for the planet, who want the exact same things for animals. If we can't get along with the people who we share the same ethical values with, what does that say about us? Because when I went vegan, which was just about 9.5 years ago, we didn't have any resources. Like, I went to the store and I would have access to maybe soy milk and tofu. There was nobody making videos online about it. I may have found a couple of books, but largely I was on my own except for one other family member who was living this lifestyle. And I didn't have the luxury of being able to go on YouTube and just search vegan lifestyle and have this whole plethora of videos online, which I think is incredible. And I'm not trying to devalue in any way the work that vegan YouTubers are doing, because I think we need diversity and a wide range of opinions and beliefs and different types of vegan lifestyles. Because believe it or not, there's no one right way to live a vegan lifestyle. And anybody who's telling you that there is only one way to live a vegan lifestyle is lying to you, because they're trying to sell a program or a book or some ideal, and they're trying to make money off of you more often than not. But I've seen for myself different ways that I can live a vegan lifestyle and thrive, and friends and family and just people that I know within the vegan community who live a vegan lifestyle in so many ways. And so there's no need to say my way is the only way and you are automatically wrong because I want to be right because I'm trying to sell people something. And now people can go online on YouTube and search of all these videos. People who maybe haven't heard of veganism or who are new to the lifestyle, or just people who are curious. And what are they finding? They're finding a bunch of people who are saying shitty things about others. How does that represent the community, honestly? I feel like if I were a new person coming to veganism and I were curious about this lifestyle, I would think we are a bunch of crazy people because we can't get along. And seriously, I mean, we're all adults for the most part making videos here online. And as a first impression, if someone were to look up vegan lifestyle and see all of the infighting and the battles between this person and that person, and the critiquing of women's bodies specifically, which is total shit, and I think it needs to stop right away, right now. It needs to stop yesterday because it's nonsense, and no one has any right to critique another person's body, especially when they're doing such good things in the world. That just, it boils my blood. I hate that. It drives me absolutely crazy. So what are people to think when they look up this lifestyle and they see a bunch of people who can't get along, who fight with each other, who say ridiculous things, who claim that their way is the only way? You get a bunch of confused people who A, don't know how to live a vegan lifestyle because they hear all these differing opinions of people who can't possibly agree with each other. And B, they're probably discouraged because they think we're a bunch of assholes, to be honest. So that is my impression currently of the online vegan community. And I know that that is a overgeneralization, so not everybody is like that. And I definitely do have some friends within the vegan community on YouTube. But the people who are compassionate and understanding and accepting of others, even if they don't live the exact same vegan lifestyle as them, they're few and far between. And I understand, I get the idea of being caught up in the drama, being caught up in the controversy. Yes, it does get views. Yes, it gets a lot of attention. And a lot of the times it also makes you sound like a complete douchebag when you treat other people like garbage. And I think there needs to start being some sort of repercussions for people's actions. Because when it comes down to it, You would not treat others like crap if you had any kind of repercussion. You know what I mean? If there was some sort of result of you doing that, but there isn't nowadays. You can say anything you want to people and it doesn't matter how much you hurt them. And a lot of the times people just don't give a shit whether they're hurting somebody or not. And my whole message with this rant is, one, maybe we could start showing compassion towards other people and not just animals. We are animals after all, aren't we? And we have human emotion, we have feelings, and we have insecurities. Everybody does. So why do we need to be tearing each other apart and tearing each other down all of the time? And how could we be more productive by lifting each other up instead? And two, also taking that energy put into bashing other people, hating on other people, criticizing, commenting on other people constantly, and instead putting that into some sort of activism that could better our planet or better the animals. So those are the two solutions that I think are so much more productive than saying nasty things about other people. Whew, that is my rant. Honestly, I'm so passionate about this, and I have been caught up in the drama and the controversy before. And I know how shitty I felt inside treating other people like garbage, and I've been on the receiving end of that as well. And I know how shitty that feels to have somebody who doesn't know you say nasty things about you for what? You know they're doing it for views. Because let's be honest, why else would you be doing it? Some of the videos online, they are constructive, and I'm not bashing constructive criticism. I think everybody could use a little constructive criticism, but nowadays it goes far, far beyond constructive criticism to the point of unnecessary cruelty towards other people. I would go as far to say that. So that is this rant. If you agree with me in any way, give this video a thumbs up. And if you don't agree with me, whatever, give it a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. I'm not here seeking approval. But I think this is something we should definitely be talking about, something that needs to be brought into the light because it's a problem. It's a serious problem. And we can fix it. We are educated individuals, passionate people who have the resources to create these videos. It is a privilege, and we could use it to do so much good in this world. So that is my message for today. If you like it and you like this topic, you like this conversation, give it a thumbs up and comment below anything that this video brought up for you. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? If you don't, also tell me why. And maybe provide some solutions down below for what you think we could do instead of criticizing each other all the time. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.